Shalom family, it's Obadia here again. I got a lot to say, and I feel like so little time, shout out to the Feast of Tabernacle family. Shout out to anybody else seeing this video out there, Jews and talk like anybody else out there. I really just wanted to make this real quick, just show my face real quick, let people know that I'm alive. I know that I've been pretty quiet like this last 2 weeks or so. I think. I'm trying to kind of break out my shell a little bit. I used to be a very sociable person, but the last 7, 8 months, I kind of really been to myself, and it's still pretty new being around, like-minded people, to reach out to and stuff. So, just give me a little bit of time. Give me a little bit of time. I got you guys. But, man, things have been good. Things have been bad. Things have been good. And I just want to let you guys know, like last week I had these series of dreams, and it's kind of weird, Recently I've been doing some research on SHTF scenarios for you guys who knows that is, for you guys that don't, shit hit the fan scenarios or whatever. And one of them has piqued my interest, the electromagnetic pulse, and EMP, and what that can do to the electrical grid of the U.S. And I also kind of coincides with what happened on Friday night in New York with the blue sky, the transformer exploding, the power outages from CenturyLink. And I've been reading this story, 1 second after. Can't remember who it's by, but I recommend you reading if you're looking for, a good book that's, keep your mind off things. And I had these two dreams. Of the electrical grid, and I had another one, which is different. I'm gonna get to that though. I had this. The first dream was, me and my family were sitting in the kitchen, watching the news. Me and my brother, we never watch the news. We don't watch TV. It's a bunch of BS, a bunch of lies. My parents do though. And watching the news and watching this unfold, I'm not sure what it is, but it's some type of presidential address or something like that. And there's an emergency. There's emergency thing that comes on the news, take shelter or something like that. Then it just cuts out. All the power's gone. I mean, this is during the day, but there's no AC, there's no fans working, TV's gone, lights aren't turning on, no nothing. Everyone's like, this is really peculiar. This is really peculiar. And I immediately I'm like, all right, listen, I know what this is. Y'all not gonna argue with me. I'm taking charge here. Get your stuff together. We're out. We're going to Canada. I don't know why Canada, but I'm like, we're out. We're going to Canada. As I step outside, everyone's inside getting their stuff together. As I step outside, boom, loud, clear as day. First bomb goes off, like a nuclear device or something. I'm not sure what it is. And I woke up. And I'm not sure the significance of that dream. I'm not sure if it's just because of what I've been researching. I'm not sure if it was a vision or not, but that was the first one. The second one also coincides with the electrical grid. This was probably about Thursday night I had this dream. And in this dream, kind of the same thing, but this is more fictional characters from a TV show or something. And in this dream, the power goes out, but this time it's at night. And the city's going up in flames. It's actually where I'm at right now, Violin. And the city's going up in flames. And the man says, I gotta go get my wife. She's a couple miles away. There's no cars or anything like that. But he says, I gotta go get my wife. He walks the distance, go get his wife. He's armed because you're not gonna move to a chaotic city without having something on you. You gotta be able to protect yourself. And he gets his wife. As they're coming back, a man starts chasing him with a gun or something like that. This is just a crazy dream. A man starts chasing him with a gun. He chases him all the way back home. And it wasn't until they got back home that there were shots fired. And at this point, I'm seeing this through my own eyes, like a first-person view. Through the wife's eyes. She got shot in her shoulder. Don't know why. And I woke up after that. Like she got shot in the shoulder, and I can immediately feel the sting of the bullet. And again, I don't know the significance of this. I just wanted to share. Maybe somebody at Feast of Tabernacle Hit fan could help me decipher that. I'm not sure what it is. The third dream. I know what this one is. I definitely know what this one is. Very recently, and I'm not proud of this. Very recently, I backslided. I messed up. For about the last week or so, I have been watching pornographic material, and this goes after like 4 weeks of not watching. I have been watching pornographic material and masturbating, and I'm not proud of that. The last time I did that, I felt physically sick. Like I was gonna throw up, like physically sick, and I stopped. And that morning, I woke up and I prayed to the Most High, and I asked Him, please, take this away. I don't wanna indulge in this behavior anymore. I don't want this to be me. I don't want this to be a part of me anymore. I don't want to waste my efforts and my time and my energy on this, and to continue to pervert my mind. And that day I fasted. And along with that, I was also looking for sex. My two weaknesses have always been, women and sex. Pornographic material and sex. Those are the only two ways that the enemy could really tempt me. And I came very close. I'm not gonna lie to you. I came very close, because not to knock y'all, but with this generation of women, it's easy. It's that easy. It's almost instant. And yesterday, actually, before I get into that, the dream that I had, we were in my house. We were in the living room. It wasn't a party, but it was kind of like a get together, something like a gathering. And there were people there that I knew, family and stuff and all that. But there was this scrangly looking white woman, I should say, that comes out of a closet in my living room. And she's soliciting me for sex. She's like, yo, come to the closet, like, we can do it right now. Come to the closet. And, me being, 24 and beside myself and in my emotions, in my feelings, not gonna divulge into that, but, I'm instantly like, yeah, like, yo, let's go. Like, yeah, let's go. And there's this person in my living room. I've never seen them before. The face doesn't recognize itself. It doesn't register. And this person's like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I'm like, yo, I'm about to go get some chicks. The person's like, yo, like, if you do this, bro, you're gonna sell your soul. Like, you're gonna sell your soul. Like, there's no going back. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And the person tells me, it's like, yo, that's not a woman. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, listen. And immediately some whiteboard pops into the middle of the living room. They're like, yo, this is a demon. And the name spelled out like GANGJA or GANGA or something like that. And I never seen his name before. It didn't register. And immediately after that, after I sat down, I'm like, whoa, like, you're right. Like, yo, let me chill. Immediately after that, this woman disappears. And I wake up. Dark room, cold sweat. And I'm just looking around. I'm dazed. I'm just looking around. And I can't feel anything. But I know that something is there. I feel like I opened a portal and something attached to me, through this pornography. And yesterday, I was, speaking with this woman again. And, we were supposed to meet up. I was conflicted beside myself. I'm like, yo, I'm not sure if I want to do this. And I was leaning more towards, I don't want to do this. I'm at work around about 2:30, I want to say. Not even, 3:30. I'm getting ready to go home. And I hear this. There's these thoughts in my head. It's like this voice. It's like, yo. So what are you gonna do? Like, you gonna go get some cheeks? Like, yeah, you gonna go get some cheeks. Yeah, you're gonna go get some cheeks. And I'm like, nah, I'm not sure. And the voice is like, nah, like you're gonna get some cheeks. Like it's all good. And like a roar, like a booming sound. I heard this in my head as clear as day. No, no. And I'm looking around. I'm like, bro, am I hearing this? Like no. And I stop what I'm doing. I'm just kind of looking around, and I hear the voice again. It's like flee, run, and never return. Like you dangerous, you disgusting evil spirit, or something like that. And the voice says, flee, for Obadiah is mine now. And from that point on, I'm looking around. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I ain't never heard this before. Like, what is this? And immediately I recognize it as, this must be the Most High. This must be the Most High. This is something I've been dealing with for a while. This is something I've been struggling with for a while. And since then, I haven't felt anything. No thoughts, no voices, no nothing. And everything's been a rather calm experience, like more of a clearer thought. I'm able to read the word and actually focus and actually do things and see through things. And even the women at my job, they don't. I can look at them; they don't even tempt me. It's nothing now. And I don't know what the point of all this was, but I really just wanted to share because I feel great. I feel great. I messed up. I know I messed up, and I prayed, and I feel like I finally been delivered. But it's up to me to continue to fight and to battle and to read the word. To read the word, Torah and Tanakh. And I really just wanted to share that with you guys. And for anyone struggling out there, pray, fast, meditate, read Torah Tanakh, read the word. You'll find what you're looking for. Till next time, Shalom, family. And also, new music coming soon. Just give me a little bit. I gotta get into the studio. But until next time, take care. Feast of Tabernacles fam. Everybody else out there, Jews, Gentiles alike. Shalom, peace, us. Your boy Obadiah's out.